Alright, hey y'all. Back doing legs. I did legs on Monday and today's Thursday. Yesterday, I was still pretty sore. 36-hour mark around there. I was really, really sore. I could barely walk and sit down on stuff. 48-hour mark, still very sore. Like not really hard to walk. But you guys know that feeling. Like, I don't even have to explain it. I just kind of felt like I really wasn't ready, and I'm trying to continue to go heavy on each leg day. So I just did my warm-up. I did 1 plate, and then I did 2 plates. And I mean, it's still sore. So even that felt kind of like a little bit, a little taxing. So I'm gonna do another warm-up at the 2 plates. But I wanted to do 5 plates as my working set. I don't know, I just feel like it's pretty sore still. Right now, I feel like it's sore when I flex. It's not necessarily sore when I walk so much anymore. In my mind, I want to believe that even if, I mean, I've given my legs days to rest, but I mean, they're still recovered to a certain extent. Just because I feel soreness, does that mean that they're not ready to take on any more load? I wouldn't necessarily say that. I mean, but then again, I don't know, right? And so what I plan to do is I'm gonna just see, and depending on how these sets go, if it's just like I'm totally weak, then I'll know that I really need to wait until it's like a little bit less sore. Like my soreness level right now is about like a 6. I don't know if that's bad, if it needs to be more like a 3 or something. So let's just see how my strength goes. All right, y'all. So I wanted to go for that 10th rep. I don't know if you saw me kind of pause and hesitate, because how that 9th one came up, it's like a hit or miss. I just give myself like a nice little rest period, and then I definitely can do the weight right now. I don't know if it's gonna start to decline, but I'm still in my range. I'm gonna push for 10 just so I can like make sure that it's 10. But I mean, it could vary, like as long as I'm in my range. 9, 10, 11, it could be like somewhere like around there. All right, so I've been like doing some activation stuff. I mean, I don't know if you have to just do it in the beginning or like before you start, but I don't know if it's like active recovery or whatever. I don't know, all these different things. But I've been doing it in between sets, and like I'll get a little pump off that. So I feel like it's just like keeping the glutes like active and just like working them a little bit more. So that's what I've been doing with this band right here. So the last set I got 9. I got 9 as well. It's like that 9th rep feels like, let me tell you what it feels like. It doesn't feel like I'm about to die. It just feels like I can literally feel like my whole body and like even in my head just like pushing, but not pushing like my head's pushing the weight, right? No, not like that, but it's just like, I don't know, like a lot of like blood flow is just shooting everywhere, and just like a lot of tension, like even in my head and all up here, I'm just like pushing, you know what I mean? And then like when I feel that, it's just like in my head, it just feels kind of weird. I don't know, maybe you guys have experienced that, maybe you haven't. Like that 9th rep is just like Am I gonna pop a blood vessel? That's what it feels like. Maybe that's a better way to put it. But, you know, again, like I said, there's a difference between going to failure and like pushing yourself and then like popping a blood vessel or getting a hernia, and which I don't think I'm gonna get, but it feels like that. All right. All right, y'all, so I'm back inside. It's just a little bit too moist outside. Like, it's been raining and stuff. And like what I do is I get this mat, but they keep the mats outside, so the mat's gonna be wet. I already know it's gonna be wet. And it just kind of feels kind of gloomy. Anyways, I came inside to like eat some fruit or whatever, because I kind of felt like I just needed, well, I ate my oatmeal this morning, which is not really that hefty, but I brought some fruit just to like eat. I really wasn't, it's kind of weird, like I really wasn't that hungry. I had like a big like dinner last night. Anyways, I came inside to wash my hands and get some fruit and stuff like that, so I was like, let me just stay inside. What I was doing was 4 plates and a 10 on each side, but that was like 2 months ago. And when I'm outside on that little contraption, I've been able to do 4 plates, you know, around 10 reps. I really haven't gone up much, right? But I attribute that to like, not really a plateau, but just the fact that I haven't been in a surplus. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fill out these 4 plates and see how steady I am. And probably just do that for today. I mean, if it feels like really good, then maybe I'll add on, but let me tie my hair back. It always gets in the way. All right, I want to continue to challenge myself. I mean, I could just stick with like the 4 plates and do like 2 more sets, but I feel like that went better than I thought. I mean, it's a different setup. Like, it's like these little intricate details, because over there, it's like, it doesn't feel as good for whatever, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the pad over there, but I just feel like I don't get as much leverage. But over here, I like this setup better. The only thing is I don't like the location of it. I don't really like, it's like I'm like front row and center. Well, whoever's like in front of me is front row center. And I don't really have like an issue with people watching me. It's not really that, like I don't feel like self-conscious. At the same time, I just kind of like wish I could be docked off somewhere, because like even after, like sometimes people will come up to me and be like, oh, I saw you hip thrusting, or oh, you can lift a lot, or oh, you're so strong, which those are all good, like positive compliments, but I just like don't really want to, I don't really want to talk about it. I just want to be like, okay, like I want to be like low key, like I don't want to be like showing off. And it's not even showing off, because there's a lot of people who can lift this. I mean, I don't really see a lot of girls going heavy though, I'm not gonna lie, but I know there are. So I added on 10. Let's just see how that goes. I feel like I want a little bit more extension at the top. So that's what I want, even though I felt like I was really getting some good thrusts. I'm jumping off here, going over to the abduction. It's always good. All right, y'all. So I'm moving right along. I feel good. Like, you know what's helping me? I've been taking my creatine, but I feel like what I'm about to start doing, I'm catching my breath, is I'm about to probably just take, well, see, I've heard different, everybody has something different to say about pre-workout, but I feel like I'm gonna start doing pre-workout on my leg day so I can really push, because that is where my focus is right now. Because I feel like the last leg day, I took my pre-workout, and I feel like I went pretty hard. And today I took it, I feel like I'm moving steadily. I'm not feeling like super fatigued or like sluggish. I feel like I'm just moving swiftly through, so that's good. But the thing is, it's like a delicate dance, because if you take too much pre-workout, then, like, or at least me, my heart rate stays high and stays elevated for too long in between sets and when I'm resting. But I feel like I've been able to recover, and let me show you. It's this one, Beyond Raw, this lit, this one. I took a full scoop. It's only 250 milligrams caffeine and my creatine. So that's probably my sweet spot, because when I was taking a lot of caffeine, like, that's when my heart rate was up, like my stomach was feeling upset and all this type of stuff. So it's just like so much stuff to keep track of, you know? All right, let me move into my third set, and then we'll keep moving. I definitely wanna do some lungy type stuff. I'm gonna see if I wanna go back outside. I feel like it's been warming up. I just don't like that wet, moist feeling. All right. So my feet were off, but it's all good. I may have to do another one to make up for that one. Hey y'all. All right. I know I keep saying hey y'all. It's all good. I don't know. What should I say? But I don't know. It's like the easiest, like, catch all, group all. Okay, so I'm doing leg extensions and these seated leg curls. Super boring. Super boring. Like, I'm about to fall asleep. And then the settings. It's the settings for me. Like, those lunges are really hard. I feel like the lunges are probably the hardest thing I've done so far today. I had to think. I'm like, I'm about to feel something that feels really uncomfortable and it's really strenuous, especially those 50s. Especially when you get to that end, it's something that's going to last only for a short fraction of your day and a short fraction of time. So if you can push through that short fraction of time, it's going to be done. Then you can take your rest and you can go about, but that short fraction of time is going to make you a better person, have a better physique, make you stronger. You know what I mean? And so like when you think about it like that, you're like, okay, let me just go ahead and do that. That's just what I had to think about. It's just like, yeah, it's really uncomfortable. It's almost like you don't even want to do it, but you're going to do it anyways. And then there's a part of the lunges. It's like almost like it's not just like hard all the way through. It's not that hard in the beginning. When you get halfway through, it's like I have to really like get it together, like get my mind right. Because I could like stop when it starts burning. When it starts burning, it's really when I have to push. That's that really, really hard time frame where I feel like my legs are literally gonna fall off. Like literally. Yeah, guys, it is what it is.